Ankeny 7, Tigers nothing. 6:58 on the clock. We'll be back with more Tiger football, but first this word from a Tiger booster. It'll be Bob Fontana going to kick off from the 40. Back deep will be Al C. will be in the middle. He'll be flanked by Mike McCurry and Bill Mollison. Everybody's all set to go here. Tigers trail very quickly in this ball game as Ankeny jumped off with 7 points on the board. And here comes Bob Fontana's foot to the ball. It's a line drive, a bounder coming down, picked up by Mollison. At the 15, the 20, the 25, cuts to the far side. He's got some room on the far side, but he's brought down at about the 33-yard line. A good tackle in there defensively by Marianne Meyer. So the Tigers get their first attempt here offensively with the ball, and let's set that offensive unit now. Van Arkel at the center, Bowman and Paul at the guards. Durr and Eilert at the tackles, Steve Hardeman at a tight end, and Randy Johnson at a split end. In the wishbone, Bill Boyd sets them down. There's the snap, handoff to Mike McCurry up through the middle, and McCurry gets up close to about the 35-yard line. Mike McCurry out of the wishbone, and they try a little bit of action up the middle.
On defense, Lon Appleton, good job, the Hawk middle linebacker.
Okay, it's going to be second down. Give them about 3 on that, so it'll be second down and 7. Tigers come up to the line. They go into that wishbone once again, and there's a flag, and let's see. It's either too much time or encroachment. Encroachment will be the call on Ankeny's Hawks as the center was set, and apparently somebody bobbled into that line. And so there's a break for the Tigers as they pick up 5 on the play, and so it's going to be second down and 3. Ball is spotted just shy of the 40-yard line. Wishbone once again. Boyd takes the snap, handoff to the fullback up through the middle, and Joel Thompson gets up a couple 3 yards. He gets up across that 40-yard line to about the 42, and that's going to be close enough to measure. 5:50 left on the clock, and they bring the chains in. And the tail of the tape as they stretch it out, and it's first down for the Tigers. So the Tigers have their first down here in their opening series. Up to the line they come in the wishbone. Bill Boyd sets them down. Up the fullback once again, right up through the middle. Joel Thompson gets some room up to about the 44-yard line. Well, let's call a gain of a couple on the play. Second down and 8.
On defense, noseman Mark Lee had a good stick that time for Ankeny.
Tigers staying on the ground. They have yet to go to the air, and Dave Van Arkel leads the Tigers out of the huddle now. 5 minutes left on the clock. In the wishbone, Bill Boyd calling the signals for the Tigers. There's a fake to the middle, pitch out. It's Al C. scampering wide. He's got some running room. Cuts back into the middle, across the 50 to the 40. The speedster gets down across the 40 to the 30-yard line. Finally tripped up at the 26-yard line.
One man to beat. Brad Williams, the safety, finally drug him down. Second first down for the Grinnell Tigers.
Lull him in the middle with that fullback, and then you catch Al C. on a scamper around the left end. C. went to the far side, then saw some daylight up into the middle, cut back into the middle, and boy, he and a little bit of quickness there get the Tigers down to the 26-yard line, first and 10. Here come those Tigers up to the line now. Boyd sets them down, still in the wishbone. Long count. There's the snap. Fake to the fullback. Handoff goes to Al C. once again, and he fights his way down to the 25. Maybe a gain of 1.
On defense, right side linebacker Jeff Jones got him.
All right. Gain of 1. Second down and 9. Tigers now at the 25-yard line. And up to the line come the Tigers in their traveling uniforms. Bill Boyd calling the signals. There's a handoff. Boyd going back, rolls back to his left, looking to throw. Got a man down in the end zone, and it's incomplete in the goal, into the end zone. Let's see who they were going for that time. There were a host of Ankeny Hawks back there. I think the pass was intended down there for Scott Kinseth, it looks like. Number 43 across the way. He came out of the ball game immediately.
Good defensive job by cornerback Lon Peterman. Tigers are yelling interference, but it's another down for the Grinnell Tigers. Third down now.
Put McCurry at the wingback. Boyd takes the snap. Ball at the 25. Looking. Throwing long and deep, and it's behind the back of McCurry. He was in the end zone once again, and once again it was back there broken up by Peterman. So the Tigers get down to the 25 on the ground, decide to go to the air, and all of a sudden they're faced with a fourth down situation. 4 minutes, 2 seconds left on the clock. Here come the Tigers, fourth down and 9. They'll be going for it. You put McCurry in the wingback. There's the snap. Boyd going back. Looking, and he's got the pass knocked down there. Defensively in there for Burns. Brian Burns back there defensively to knock it down, and so it'll be Ankeny's Hawks. 1st and 10 at the 25. Well, Mark, you take a team and you move them on the ground, and then you get down to the 25-yard line and you throw 4 straight passes, 3 of them in the end zone, and all of a sudden your offensive drive bogs down.
Deep passes, Jerry, not good calls by quarterback Bill Boyd. Thus, Ankeny has the football, and they've got the momentum.
Here's the snap. Offensively, Hawks get up across the 30-yard line, and there's a Schaefer pulled down at the 30. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6 yards to go. 3 minutes and 42 seconds left here on the clock, and Ankeny coming up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. In the eye. There's the snap. It's to the fullback up through the middle, and not much room there for Jones. Jeff Jones, 180-pound senior, got tackled in there by, let's see, the middle of that line.
A couple Tigers that time, Eilert, Fleming, and also Mike McCurry. 3 men drug him down.
So it's going to be 3rd down, a crucial down here for the Tigers defensively. Tigers dig in. Here come the Hawks up to the line in the I formation. Going back to throw, it's Vanderlinden. Rush is put on up over the middle, and it's incomplete. Pass intended for Brian Burns. Mike McCurry there defensively. And it's going to be 4th down. Well, the Tigers in that exchange of the ball did get a best of the field position there as they held the Hawks to only get a gain of 5 yards there on 4 plays. So now it's going to be punt time for Ankeny. And let's see, back to do that punting will be Joe Fontana, number 34. Mike McCurry and Alcee back deep. There's the snap. There's the punt. It's coming to Mike McCurry. Nope. They let it go, and it'll bound down to the 30-yard line. Mike McCurry made a run at the ball, but then realized he probably couldn't field it. It was a short kick. And they let it bound, and the Tigers take over at the 32-yard line. So up to the line come the Tigers. In the wishbone once again, Bill Boyd hands the ball to Alcee, scampers around the right side, cuts back in the middle, he's got some room. It's going to go to the 50, to the 45, the 40, and Alcee, a shoestring tackle down at the 35-yard line, and it looked like defensively in there, Lon Peterman might have been the only guy that had a hand out there. Alcee was off to the races. Everybody had touchdown written on that one, and I think there was a pretty lucky dive.
That's right, Jerry. That's 2 big gains in the 3rd first down for the Tigers, and Alcee's got 2 of those and some long scampers.
Boy, that end sweep to the left side has worked well for the Tigers here on a couple of times. Up to the line they come, wishbone once again. Bill Boyd takes the snap. Now they'll try it to the near side with Mike McCurry diving and jumping and battling his way, and he falls forward down to about the 32-yard line.
Whole bunch of Hawks brought him down. He picked up a couple extra yards, but Brad Williams made the initial hit.
Well, it was a gain of 5 on the play. Let's call it 2nd down and 5, as the Tigers now have once again got it rolling here on the ground. Tigers come up to the line. They go into their pro set. In motion goes Alcee. There's a pitch out to C on the far side. Gets a good block from McCurry. C cuts back inside. Scampers down across the 20, down to the 10-yard line. Real close down there to the 10. Once again, Lon Peterman in there on the tackle defensively for the Hawks. And C on that option and on the pitch out, sweeping to the left, is really tearing up the Ankeny Hawk defensive secondary there and the left side of that line. Let's spot that ball at the 12-yard line, not the 10, but the 12. A minute, 5 seconds left here in the 1st quarter of play. Up to the line, Dave Van Arkel leads the Tigers out of the huddle. Bill Boyd comes up under center. In the wishbone, there's the snap, handoff. It's Mike McCurry up through the middle. He's got some room, and it looks like touchdown. Yes, it is. Mike McCurry right up through the middle of that big Tiger offensive line. And 6 points ring up on the board here for the Tigers. And a small band of loyal Tiger followers across the way are very happy. As right now, it's going to rest on the foot of Bill Boyd to see if we can have this ball game all tied up. Well, Mark, it looks like the Tigers offensively, if they keep it on the ground here, have got something going, but seemed like that first drive bogged down through the air.
That's right, Jerry, and the better the ground game works, the better the passing game works. We'll find out later on in this football game.
There's the snap. It's down, and it's blocked. There was a bad snap there, and Tim Johnson had some trouble getting it down onto the block, and Consequently, the Ankeny Hawks come through and block it. And right now, with the score 7-6, Ankeny over the Tigers from Grinnell. Let's pause for this word from a proud Tiger booster. For the Ankeny Hawks, it looks like Copley, and also back there, I think it's Schaefer. There's the kick, and it's going to Schaefer, and he'll take it on his 10-yard line to the 15, comes to the near side, the 20, 25, got a little alley to go up and gets across the 35 to about the 39-yard line. That's where the foot is marked, and the official right there to say about the 39.
And Bill Boyd drug him down.
Okay, the kicker gets one, and, well, they move it back to the 38 now as the Hawks come up. 1st and 10 as their third drive here in the ballgame gets underway. Schaefer comes out, Marty Higgins goes in. Joe Corey leads the Hawks out of the huddle up to the line, and Hawks now take the snap. Vanderlyn, a quick pitch coming to Higgins on the near side, the short side of the field. Not much running room, and defensively it's closed off in there by a couple of players.
Good job that time. Mollison broke up the block, and Bowman got the tackle for Grinnell.
Mollison playing a monster this week.
That's right, Jerry. He can go whichever place he wants to go on defense. He can read the keys, and so far has done an excellent job as a monster man for Grinnell.
All right, it's 2nd down. Long 8 or a short 9, however you want to call it. Let's see, a whistle sounds down there, and that's the end of the quarter. At the end of the first quarter of play, it's Ankeny 7, Grinnell 6. We'll be back with the second quarter of play here in CIC competition. Ankeny Hawks and Grinnell's Tigers, but first, this word from a proud comes around the near side, and there's 3 Tiger tacklers. He gets up to about the 44-yard line.
On defense that time, left end Kevin Stefanik did just what he was supposed to do, knock down the block and right him out to the end, and McCurry drug him down.
All right, it'll be 3rd down and 5 as they don't spot the ball. They put it about the 44-yard line. Hawks have to get up to about the 48 or 49 for a 1st down. Here come the Hawks. Hash mark near side. There's a fake to the middle and a rollout to the far side. And Vanderlyn, and there's a fumble on the play and a flag also. Ball is loose. Let's see what happens. Looks like maybe we've got a flag on the far side. Mark, did you see it?
Yes, I did, Jerry. An illegal pitch that time. He went to lateral the ball. Instead, he passed it forward. That's going to be the call, but I think Ankeny got the football back. We'll have to wait and see.
All right. It wasn't enough for a 1st down as they ran the ball out of bounds, or at least had it down somewhere around the 46 or 47-yard line.
Ankeny Fall.
And right you were, Mark. It was an illegal forward pass, and let's see. He must have been up past that line of scrimmage, maybe, when he finally pitched it out there.
I think so, Jerry, and I think the Tigers got the football. Great break early in the 2nd quarter.
So the Tigers, right now, decline the penalty. Tigers will have the ball, and they'll have the ball at the 47-yard line in Hawk territory. There's the snap. Boyd hands off to Al.C. He scampers around, cuts back into the middle. He's got some room. He's going to go all the way. Al.C., it's a foot race. C cuts to the corner, and it's touchdown Tigers, 47 yards. Bill Boyd doesn't even bother to go all the way down the field. He's changing his kick and shoe back at midfield as Al.C. once again skirted around the left side, cut back into the middle, and then turned on the afterburner.
Al.C. has had the ball 3 times. He must be averaging 20 yards a carry.
So the Tigers now jump off and surprise these Ankeny Hawks here. After they get the ball on a turnover, a fumbled pitch out, an illegal pitch out they'll call it. The Tigers get the ball at the 47-yard line first play, and Al.C. goes the distance. Tigers 12, Hawks 7. And Bill Boyd looks like a decision from the sidelines. They've taken that kick and shoe off of Bill, and the Tigers are going for 2. Up to the line they come. Here's Boyd pitching out. There goes Al.C. Oh, he walks in. Nobody touched him. And that little pitch out to Al.C. around the left side worked again.
And there's 2 keys to that, Jerry. The quarterback has to deceive the left end or the right end, and Bill does a great job. And then Mike McCurry is throwing some fantastic blocks in the cornerback.
It looks like maybe they found a weakness in that Ankeny defense. So 2 points ring up, and it's 14-7 Tigers leading the Hawks with 10:59 left on the clock here in the 2nd quarter. And we'll be back with more Tiger football, but first this word. In Grinnell, back about their own 10-yard line, ready to receive. Bill Boyd kicks, getting ready to kick, has the ball put up at the 40-yard line, puts the foot to it, and it's down and taken by Schaefer on the far side, coming to the near side of the 15, and defensively, the Tigers are overshooting. Finally, somebody grabs him. 3 guys had a shot at him, and finally, defensively, for Grinnell's Tigers, It looks as if in there for the Tigers. Well, I don't know. I don't think we have that number down there. So up to the lineup, here comes the Hawks. And oh, that big fullback up over the middle. Didn't get too far. Maybe that was Schaefer. Let's see. Yep, it was Schaefer. Halfback up through the middle. Gain of about a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9.
Jerry, on the tackle that time, the whole Tiger defense was reading their keys perfectly, and except for that first drive Ankeny got, they've been playing good, respectable defense.
To the air they go. Up over the middle, complete to Fontana. A little quick pitch to the end, and Vanderlinden just took 2 steps back and cut that little swing pass to the tight end, and Bob Fontana gets the Hawks out, looks like, close to that first down as they get out about to the 34-yard line. Well, there was a quick play, quick count, and I think they caught the defense by the Tigers asleep just a little bit there. So they bring the chain out, stretching it out, and it's going to be short by about a foot. 10 minutes left on the clock here in the first half, and Tigers now digging in. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Stepanek goes out. Breeden comes in defensively for the Tigers. And here come the Hawks, and oh, they bring it in tight. Going in the power eye. Handoff, you could have guessed it, to the fullback. And the big fullback, Jones, rambles up and gets to about the 40-yard line, maybe the 39.
Tackle that time by Steve Matthews. First down, number 5 for Ankeny, Jerry. 4 on the ground.
All right. Spot the ball at the 38 instead of the 39. They'll put it where his knee touched. Here's the Hawks in the I formation. There's a handoff, and once again it goes to Jones, and Jones gets up about to the 44-yard line before he's brought down.
Once again that time by Steve Matthews, the left cornerback.
Well, a gain of about 5 on the play, and the Hawks now look like they've got their ground game going, as once again they are picking right over the right side of the line and coming strong on at the Tigers. Tigers now in about a 4-4. There's a counter play, Copley. Oh, he's dropped for a loss on the play. Back about the 43-yard line.
Good job that time by Steve Hardeman. He came in and replaced Mike Durr and got the tackle.
Breeden goes out. Stepanek comes back in defensively for the Tigers. You put Bob Fontana, split him out wide to the right. In the slot is Copley, and they go into the I formation. Back to pass. Vanderlinden going, looking, and it's into heavy traffic, in and out of the hands there of Kevin Stepanek. Well, that pass, it looked like it was intended for Schaefer coming out of the backfield, and Schaefer just didn't have his head turned around to see it. That was right at the numbers, but it was on the back of his jersey instead of the front.
In the passing department, Ankeny 2 for 4. Grinnell so far is 0 for 3.
So it's 4th down and 6. Joe Fontana will kick from about his own 30-yard line. LC Mike McCurry back. Fontana gets it away, and it's going to be taken by McCurry, and he goes to the far side looking for a little bit of room to run and doesn't get too much, and he gets up to about to the 30. Dave Copley on the tackle, and the Tigers take over with 8 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the half. Tigers leading right now 14-7. Here come the Tigers up to the line. Boyd sets them down in the wishbone. There's a handoff, and here comes C, and they got him that time as they pinched in and might have even got a loss of 1 on the play. I think Lon Appleton was in there.
That's right, Jerry. The Ankeny defense has been in a 5-2. That time they stacked them inside 6-2. Appleton's got the tackle, and a good job.
That time, the play that had worked so well didn't work, and perhaps maybe went to the well once too often here, as Tigers now are faced with 2nd down and 12, a loss of 2. Up to the line come the Tigers. In that wishbone, Bill Boyd at the quarterback. There's a long count, takes the snap, handoff on a counter. Mike McCurry fights his way up and gets maybe back to the original line of scrimmage at the 30-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and 10. 7 minutes on the clock as that clock ticks away. Up to the line come the Tigers, and it'll be maybe a passing down. Boyd dropping back, looking, a screen to the near side to McCurry. And he gets and fights his way up to the 35, but it's only a gain of 5 yards. They came on the screen to the near side. And as it'll be 4th and 5, Dave Copley in there on the tackle for the Hawks. So Bill Boyd will drop back and kick from about his own 23-yard line. And Copley looks like he's back deep to receive. Boyd puts the foot to it. Oh, a high booming punt. Good punt. And it's going to roll down inside the 10, down to the 5-yard line where the Tigers done it. And oh, what a good kick that was. Boyd was standing back on about his own 24-yard line, I think. And when they stopped it finally, it was down to the 5 and about 70 yards from where he was standing. About 70 yards from where the punter was standing, which isn't too bad. That'll probably count as about a 55-yard punt on the statistics because they mark it from a line of scrimmage. Fleming goes in. Looks like Eilert coming out. Defensively for the Tigers. Fleming trying to shore up the near side of that line. Here they come. Let's see. It's Jones once again, and he fights his way out across the 10 to maybe the 14-yard line.
Good pickup. John Bowman, our middle linebacker, brought him down.
Eilert comes back in now at that defensive tackle. Going out is Larry Paul. Gain of 9 on the play, 2nd down and 1. Here come the Hawks up to the line. Vanderlinden, quick pitch, far side, going to Higgins. Higgins very slow around the end, and they meet him defensively. I think he got the first down. Got maybe to the 14, or rather, got maybe to the 18-yard line. That's where they'll spot it. And it will be a 1st and 10 for the Hawks. Mark, statistically, how does it look?
Okay, Jerry, first down so far for the Ankeny Hawks. They picked up 7 in the ball game. For the Grinnell Tigers, they picked up 4. Passing, Grinnell 1 for 4, Ankeny 2 for 4.
Okay, Hawks come up to the line, got a little more room to breathe. There's the snap. They go to Jones once again on the far side. He'll try the left side of the line instead of the right, and got maybe 1 or 2 on the far side. Anything that's run at that left side of the line isn't coming out too well for the Hawks, but they seem to be having a field day when they run to the right. Higgins in, Schaefer out. And we understand that Higgins is really kind of battered up and isn't running at full steam. He looked awful slow as he was trying to sweep the end there. 4 minutes left on the clock. Up to the line come the Hawks. Going back to throw. Vanderlinden looking, passes out, and it's complete to Copley, and Boyd's got him and knocks him out of bounds at the 38-yard line. They swept Fontana from the split end down, and then he cut across the middle. That pulled the cornerback, and then out of the backfield came the wingback and caught a little swing pass and had some running room, and Copley from that flanker wingback came down and picks up another 1st down. Hawks up to the line of scrimmage is at the 38. There's the snap. Handoff to Copley up through the middle. He's got some running room, breaks into secondary, and Tim Johnson grabs him at midfield. Got him from behind, and boy, they had a couple of blockers out in front of him, and he was starting to pick up a head of steam.
That's right, Jerry. He just ran right up the middle, got past the linebackers, and the front 5 for the Grinnell Tigers. Johnson, last man there, got him from behind. Another 1st down for Ankeny.
Okay, in Tiger territory at the 49. Vanderlinden sets him down in the power I. He's going back to pass. Play action, pass up over the middle, and it's incomplete, intended for Fontana. Bill Boyd made a dive for it, but wasn't quite close enough to haul it in. Clock stops. 2nd down and 10, ball at the 49. Hawks take a handoff to Copley. Oh, defensively.
Steve Hardeman came in once again, did a good job, loss of at least 4 on that play.
Well, they'll put the ball, I believe, going to be back about the 46-yard line, back in Hawk territory. So it's going to be 3rd down and 15. 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Tigers going to have to drop back here and maybe do a little defensive work. Vanderlinden going back to pass. Here comes the rush. It's a screen to Copley. Oh, he's got some running room. Breaks into the open, gets down across the 50 to the 45 to the 44. Individual effort. Fights his way down and gets the 1st down. Boy, everybody was in on the rush that time. Vanderlinden kept his head, tossed that little pass right up over the middle that time on the screen to Copley, and Copley with a good bit of individual running picks up the 1st down. Up to the line come the Hawks now. 1st and 10, ball is at the 37-yard line in Tiger territory. Vanderlinden calling the signals, handoff, and Higgins finds nowhere to go. That's Schaefer. He gets across the 40-yard line, maybe to the 39. Schaefer and Higgins been alternating at that halfback spot, and they spotted at the, guess the 34. It's inside the 35. 2nd down and 7. Van der Linden. Hands off, and good defense there as Mike Durer grabbed Jones. Jeff Jones, the fullback, trying off tackle again. Also on the bottom of that pile was Mike McCurry. Not much gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Ray Boyd across the way says defensively, watch for the pass. Put Fontana out wide to the right. Copley in the slot. There's the snap. Van der Linden going back to pass. It's a little short screen, and he dumps it. Intended for Schaefer. There were quite a few Tigers around him that time. The screen didn't work to the left.
They anticipated the pass that time. They shot Mike McCurry, put the pressure on Van der Linden, who so far is 4 for 8, and the pass was incomplete.
It's 4th down, 7 yards to go. Ball is right about the 35-yard line. 1:56 left on the clock. Fontana splits out, wide to the right. Copley in the slot. Van der Linden takes the snap, going back, looking. Pass up over the middle, incomplete. Bill Mollison said hello to Copley there at the 35-yard line, but the Tigers will take over now. They'll have the ball at their own 35, 1st and 10. They'll have to put their 1-minute-and-50-second drill into operation right now. Up to the line. Here come the Tigers. It's a reverse. Here comes C around the near side, and the Hawks have that one. Defense pretty fair. There's a flag on the play. It looks like a clip. Al C going the far side now. He's got the field all open to him. Got a block thrown for him. Cuts back into middle. Great punch running by Al C. Good heavens, he's going to go all the way. Tremendous run. Al C, but they got a clip back here. I just know it at the 35-yard line. Al C goes all the way. It was a reverse. He came from the far side to the near side, went back across the field, cut to the middle, went back to the outside, back to the middle, all the way up. It has to be a 65-yard run. I bet he ran 150 yards across the field and back again, and all for naught. As a clip, and I think in there, Steve Hardiman might have been the man who tried to throw a block and help spring his man open. And that clock went from 1:50 down to 1:28. That would be 22 seconds is what it took for Al C to run 65 yards. So that means he was covering quite a bit of territory. So a 15-yard penalty now is marched off against the Tigers. They got the ball back at the 20. It's going to be 1st and 25. Here comes Boyd. Brings the Tigers up to the line. Takes the snap. There's Mike McCurry. Follows some blockers. Gets across the 20 to maybe the 22 or 23-yard line. Clock is ticking away now. 1:21 seconds, and I believe Larry Paul comes in. Al C comes in. Mollison goes out. Al has caught his breath now. Maybe they're going to try that play over again. A minute left. 60 seconds here in the ball game. Tigers come up to the line. Van Arkel over the ball. Boyd sets him down. Long count. There's the snap. Boyd goes to McCurry. McCurry looking downfield to throw. Has one up over the middle. And Al C unable to catch it as he was popped right at the moment he got the ball.
Ron Frazee, the safety, came up.